Hi, this is Andy at Wawasee Boat Company. Today we're going to take a look at this new 2026 Nautique G23 that we just got in. It's in our showroom, waiting for you to come take a look at. So let's go have a look. This is a really sharp boat. It's tungsten gray with the black metal flake gel coat. It's got the haze gray interior. Just a really sharp boat. This obviously has the telescopic tower option. Let me back this up a little bit. There we go. Comes with the new board racks, the new strapless board racks they redesigned this year. They load from the side instead of from the top. There's an option to handle a foil so you can have the shaft sticking up, and it has a support for that. So that's a nice option as well that was new this year for 26. This has the matching swim platform. This also has with the tungsten gray, but it's got the haze gray interior fiberglass, so it's nice instead of being white. Has the under platform ladder. This does have Nautique steering assist, as you can see. It also has underwater lights, and then you can see the surf pipe and the NCRS system, which is standard on all the boats. This has the transom GoPro mount, so it has one on each side, and that allows you to hold your GoPro right there, so it looks, when you film from that angle, when you're surfing, it looks like you're surfing a huge wave in Maui. Obviously the nice angled seats, they kind of, when two people are sitting here, sort of point you in a little bit towards each other, makes it easier for conversation. Transom stereo remote, so if you're just chilling back here, you can adjust the volume on the stereo without having to go forward to the boat, to the dash. These are enormous cavities. Huge storage, goes up under the seat, so you can put many wakeboards, surfboards in there. Hangers for your ropes and gloves, whatnot, on both sides. Actually, I'm gonna leave that one open. Same thing on this side. Here's the trash can, which actually I'm gonna grab that while we're down here. It's got the owner's manual in it. I'll show you where that goes in a second. But just lots of storage. Let's pop down here while we've got this open. I'll show you how that works in a second, the seat, but get to the engine cover. It says the ZZ6 engine, 6.2 direct inject, 450 horsepower engine. It's what we put in all the Gs. It's an awesome engine, runs great, works perfect. Never had a need for any more horsepower. New for 2026, the built-in fire extinguishing system is now standard. It's always been an option, but they've made it standard just to meet some higher certifications, which Nautique is always one that does. Something I didn't touch on. You've got floor access, the ballast bags that go through here on both sides. That would be floor access to get to them if you ever had to inspect them or check them or replace them, so you don't have to rip the whole boat apart. Nautique always has that in mind when they're building a boat. They make servicing the boat extremely easy. While I've got the seat out, you can see down in here, there's a removable container. Right, access to your front of your engine, transmission for checking fluid levels, etc. This has the colored cup holder lights, so this does illuminate as part of the courtesy light cup holder light package. Let's push this back briefly. So the seat, if you're not already familiar with the G23s, it's been their signature seat since it was inception in 2013, and pretty much all the boats out on the market offer a seat that does something like this, but I always challenge everybody to use the seat. Nautique, it pulls out, it rear faces, that's all it does, and it does it extremely well. Other seats have 47 different things it can do, and they just don't work as smoothly and as simply as this. And this is what you use it for 85-90% of the time. So why not just do that and do it extremely well instead of making it difficult? You don't have to reach down in any crevices or cracks. There's a handle right here. You just grab it, pull it back. It's in position. Lift the seat up. That's all there is. You can rear face the seat next to it. Little lever you pull, pops up. Over here, same thing, lever, pops up. Now you can sit 4 people across, and even the people here have a nice footwell. There's no storage compartment, it's a nice footwell. This has those are the weighted pillow options you can get. That's really nice. It just sort of a nice little lumbar support if you need a little extra support, or just they also look really cool. When you're done with the center seat, to put it away, well, if you're changing riders, you just lay that down like that and you can climb over it. It's got a nice step on it. But if you're done with it, you just lift and pull it towards you and put it away. It's just that easy. You don't have to fight and struggle. Putting these down, it's just got a lever you push right here. Same thing over here. You push that down and they just lay down. Your gull wing seat here opens up. This still has the cover and the prop and everything, but you can see the subwoofer. This has the dash, the wavefront stereo system upgrade. So not only do you have a huge subwoofer here, there's another one behind right there. And then you can see all your amplifiers up in there. And then you've got these wires. Well, I've got it open. This has a seat heater option. Those are the wires for your seat heater. But you can see your dash speakers up here. They have their own compartments. So that's all part of the wavefront stereo system. Glove box while we're here. Wireless charging ports, 2 of them right here. Stereo inputs. So if you have your music, you got charging ports. This is for the passenger side. You have seat heat here, and the passenger can control that from right here. The driver's seat has heat as well. That's controlled through the dash. This has the wireless charging inputs, that your phone right here, and then you push that forward and it locks your phone in place so it doesn't bounce around in the waves. It's wireless charging. And you've got that here as well. Here. So it's just really nice for charging your boat. The telescopic tower gives you huge shade. It's an awesome setup. It's as simple as to put it up and down. You push the power button here, and then you just push down, or you push up. To use the boat, when you're using it, you either have to have it all the way up or all the way down, but it's really easy to do. On your controls, you can control everything from the screen. It's a huge screen, a 15-inch screen. When you're ready to start the boat, you just push the start-stop button, and a keypad will illuminate on the dash, and you just punch in your code and then you hit the start again to start the boat. Your helm control, where you can control everything from here, your blower, your nav lights, bilge pump. This is a picture of a speedometer. You push that, and then when you turn your knob, you'll see on the screen your speed on your cruise control changing by 1/10 of a mile an hour each time. There's a little indentation. As you're turning it, you can feel them. User settings, you push that button, a screen will have a drop down will show up, and it'll list all your presets. And then you just roll this to go down to the one you want, and then you just push it to select. When you're playing the stereo, one nice improvement they made last year is instead of having it tied in with here, you've got a dedicated stereo knob. So at any time, you don't have to do anything. If you just turn the knob to change the volume, it's right back here, easy to get to. If you want to go to the next song, you tilt it this way, tilt it this way to back up a song, push it to pause, push it again to play, and again, you turn it for volume. So it's super easy. Another thing, when I had this up, I guess that's why they didn't have it in there yet. This trash can will sit, there's a lip right here, it'll sit right under here. So you can just open this compartment to throw trash away, and the trash can will be right there. Just gonna lay it down so I can close it. Going up into the bow, this has the sliding air dam, which is what they offer for the G. You got a little handle there, you can pull that across, and that'll go right across. Close your windshield, cold day. This also has heater vents. You've got one down there on the floor and one right here. These just pull out. If you're familiar with the heaters, those come all the way out, and you can put them up under your towel to blow hot air up in to keep you warm if you've been out in a cold day on your session. When you're done with this, you just pull it back, push that down, it locks. Front seat, you see the sea deck throughout the boat, including under all the seats. It's not just decorative in the middle of the boat, it's everywhere, because that makes it very, everything dries out. It's very user-friendly. You've got removable access ports here to get down in there to get to the belly ballast tanks. This cushion is bow filler cushion. It turns over and it's sea deck on that side. The bow cushion up here has little plugs, and you can remove that, flip that over, and you got a nice C-deck walkway. So if you're loading and unloading riders from the bow of the boat, that's super easy and nice to do. This has the, let me put these down. It's got the flip up armrests, which are right here. You just sit in your seat, flip those up, and they lock into place. There's a little button on the end. You just push it, lower it down. Well, that's simple. You've got, again, this has the courtesy light, enhanced courtesy light package. So you've got cup holder lights around the bases. You do have another input there for charging. Same thing, you got an input over here for charging. So you've got input charging throughout the boat. You'll notice little plugs right here. There's 3 on each side. There's one there, one here, and one right back there. And there's those on the same thing on that side, 3 spots. There's quick release plug-ins. They call it Fender Pro, Fender Attachment System. And that allows you to pre-tie and pre-adjust the length of your fenders, and you just plug them in when you're docking, and you can just store them under the seats here. Grab a fender out, plug it in, hang it over the side. You don't have to adjust it. It's already pre-adjusted. So that's another nice feature. The mirror that comes on these, comes standard as the telescopic tower option. It's a rotating mirror. And what this does, you just push on it and it'll go around. It's hard to do with one hand, but it's got friction. And then what it does, if you look here, and I can see the boat next to us over there has it in the down position. See how it's low? And then this one's in the high, but you can flip it around. So not only can you put it over this way a little bit or have it straight up wherever you want it, but depending on which way you put it, it can be higher or lower. So it gives you a lot of adjustment, a lot of flexibility, a lot of storage on the dash. Again, they used to have a phone holder here, but they've moved that with the charger. They've moved it there. So not only is it a charger, but you can see it. It's right when you're sitting in the driver's seat. You get the flip up driver's seat here. You got the nice lever here to easily slide that back and forth. Then, like I mentioned, this does have the seat heater as well. That's all accessed through the link screen. And it's very, very easy to use. It just shows up with a menu down this side, and it's gonna be your home screen, your stereo functions, your mapping functions, your, just right down the side. And whatever you push, everything over here switches to that. And so it makes it super easy to use. This also has Nautique steering assist, which will show up on the screen. And not only is the steering assist, you can have that so you can just move this left and right as a joystick for the thruster when you're docking. You can also have it in automatic mode to where when you turn the steering wheel, you can back left or back right. No longer do you just have to settle with backing right because it's an inboard. With Nautique steering assist, it overcomes that. Or in the manual mode, not only can you do it from here, you'll have a left and right arrow on the screen right here too. So it's very user friendly. You can do all the functions from the helm control knob or from the dash, or a mix of both. And a lot of people really like that because when they're getting used to it, it's sort of a what you see is what you get. They see it on the screen, they touch it, they can control it. And what they find out is they get used to it. Their hand's back here by the throttle. It's easier just to reach over here. So while they're getting used to it and learning where things are, it's quicker up here. But then once they get used to it, it's quicker and easier back here. But it's just personal preference. Just an awesome boat, incredible boat, obviously G23. Give us a call, stop in, we'd love to show it to you. It's on display now in our showroom, and we look forward to talking to you about it. And we've got, like I said, we've got a reef blue metal flake boat next to it, another G23 to show you as well. We've got some GS22s, GS20s, we've got an S23 that's en route. We've got lots of Nautiques. Oh, I missed here on the floor. There's so many things on this boat. It's the in-floor cooler, matching C-deck. That's really nice. This lifts out. You've got just a whole well there. So you can, it's got a drain plug, and you can put ice in there and just use the cavity as a cooler as well if you don't want to have the cooler in there. Your floor access, I can see one of your batteries goes here. Your running battery, your house battery is below the floor under the seat here. You can see you've got your two of your bilge pumps right there, your ballast pumps right there. Third one there, so there's 3 of them. There's one over here, that's 4. and the one over here is 5. So you can see they're very central located, easy to get to. I can see one of the bilge pumps right there. The other one's under the engine. I can see the float switch for the automatic float, which they've added this year for 26 as well. Just a lot of, and you can see all the Nautiques always gutter everything. Like the engine cover's guttered, this is guttered, so water doesn't just spill down in it. It would go into here, and there's a drain. You can see the hose that leads it down to the bilge, so you don't have water draining on top of your engine or on top of your battery. It's all led down to the bilge safely and keeps everything else dry. So again, we appreciate your time and looking at this video. If there's anything else we can help you with, please let us know. We'll be glad to help. Thank you.